Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around we are doing the Pirate Captain. The Pirate Captain is the class we are going to build today and talk about and whatnot. And to just jump into the class itself. The class does not work like other classes do, in the same sense that the Pirate Captain doesn't work on it does have energy, but you don't get energy. You can't energy regen. That's what I mean. Does not work on the class at all. How you get your energy is that you have these coins. So when you are damaging enemies with your gun, not with your turrets, but with your gun, you are gonna get these gold coins, doubloons, and that's gonna get you energy regen and also increase the damage of any active first mate turrets. And first mate turrets is of course your turrets. And that is actually something I want to talk about right now, is that of course your class gym, because the class gym is 100% super much needed for the Pirate Captain, because it gives you an extra of these these turrets basically. So you can, instead of throwing just only one turret down, you're gonna throw down two. And it's a little bit funny, because if you throw down a third one, it's gonna reset the first one. So, and of course when you do get those doubloons, I can't really say, those gold coins, those are going to increase them or upgrade them basically to, I think it has 3 stages to upgrade to, so like stage 1, 2, and 3, and then it does like the most damage it can be. So talking about the this one, it's actually called artillery. That's pretty funny. I didn't know it was called that. But anyways, other gems, it doesn't really matter. You can use cube. You can also use the, as I have up here, the pyro disc. You can also use explosive and stuff like that. Works with it as well. For your for your cosmic one, you do want to use what's it called? The Battling Berserker, or not the Battle Berserker, I think it's called. Battle Berserker. That one you want to use for this one because of the attack speed. You can also use the Vampiric, of course, for the heal. That's also all up to you. But yeah, that's more or less the two ones you want to go for. The attack speed is great for the Pirate Captain, because the faster you can shoot, the more you are going to, or the faster you're going to get your doubloons, and the faster they're going to upgrade, and the more you're going to do damage as well. And also feels kind of better when you are playing, basically. So yeah, for the subclass, as we talked about, the 750 is great, the physical damage, but it is a magic damage character, and you do want to get that 100% crit and 100. I was about to say the 100% critical damage. That's not what I meant. The 100% crit, but as much critical damage as you can get, and then of course magic damage. But when we are using the Lunar Lancer buff, it's not for the 750 physical damage. It is for the proc of the attack speed, and also damage reduction is nice, but it's more or less that. You can use whatever you want to, but this is supreme, I would say, for the class, because you are looking for as much attack speed as you can get, of course. And that same thing goes for your gear. You want to get that, critical damage, critical hit, and also if you do get a movement speed on your gear, you can use that. You don't have to switch over to attack speed, because you can also kind of get too much attack speed, I would say. But if you do get attack speed, keep that. Don't go for the movement speed or the magic find. Magic find is not really a class here that you want to use for that, but you want to go for the critical damage and the critical hit, and of course some attack speed, so you can shoot faster and get those turrets up to level 3 faster, basically. Next thing is you want to use a magic damage ring, and I have health regen right here. It's only because I have well, it's a placeholder basically. So yeah, don't really look at the health regen here. You probably want to get some some critical hit, or maybe jumps and stuff like that. Don't get energy regen. Energy regen, it won't work on here. Any regen you have, I have some. It actually doesn't even. It actually goes down to 0. Okay, I thought it was actually going to show how much I actually had, because I have something for dragons and stuff like that. So it actually has 0. So, but yeah, you're not going to work anything like I said before about the energy regen for the Pirate Captain. For your your ally, you want to use the Chronomancer Cubesley, because of the because of the damage, of course, the magic damage, but also because of the cooldown reduction, because your ultimate, your big turret, your big gun, actually does amazing damage. It has a long cooldown, and you can also change that by using, of course, this one, but other than that, there's not really, it's not that crazy, I would say. But you can also use, when we go down here, I can talk about a little bit, like we did with the gunslinger and stuff like that. But Chloromancer Cubesly is basically what you want to have for this one. So make sure you get this one also. But you can use, like I said, any ally egg basically that has the 20% magic damage. But this one is the best one for sure. So down at Flask, that's what we're going to talk about now. You can use the Death Defying if you want to do so. It's pretty up to you, whatever you want to use a Flask, but Death Defying is the best one of them all. So kind of use that one. So of course, we do have an emblem as well. And the emblem is, of course, the arcane one. And we always use for either physical damage users or magic damage users. So make sure you equip the right one, so it doesn't just use the physical damage one, but you actually use the the magic damage one when you are using your Flask and whatnot. And since I am at 100%, the other emblem I'm using is one of like the small minions you can spawn and stuff like that. But if you are under 120% critical damage, make sure you're critical hit. If you're under that 100%, make sure you use the Sure Strike. When you get it up above 80%, it becomes kind of less significant, but you can still use it a little bit over 80. But as you get more critical hit, it's going to be worse and worse, of course, and then you want to switch over to something else. Again, you don't want to get any of these energy regen thingies, because they're not going to work. But you can use the Unwielding to get that extra vulnerability shield. That's pretty awesome when you do use the shield, so you don't take damage again. But what I was talking about is the Chloromantic emblem, which you can, of course, use when you use a Flask, and that's going to take down your, of course, your ultimate to be faster and stuff like that. But so that's definitely also an option, because the not that the allies are not good, but it's just like it's the last option basically if all the other ones are significant, not usable and stuff like that. And for example, if you take a lot of damage, use the Unwielding and stuff like that. And there's that's like the last option of using whatever these more ones here. So. But I think that's more or less it for the Pyro Captain. It works a little bit, like I said, a little bit different than the other classes, but very, very strong in Shadow Towers, for example, because of the turrets that always shooting, and also, so they basically not kite things around per se, but you just do a lot of damage with your turret. So if you have any question or anything like that, make sure you type them down in the comments. And also, if I have something I missed or something you want to add, make sure you also put it down in the comments so people can go down there and actually, get the rest of the whatever that I missed or whatnot. Also check out the description and whatnot. So again, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, all that other things. And I so much appreciate you watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.